What's up, guys? One Asian One Phone back here again. Got another watch video for you guys today, but this time it's not a G-Shock. There is a Casio Pro-Trek in here. So I bought my first G-Shock in 2008, then bought some more, sold some, just back and forth, bought and sold. I then pretty much sold all but one of my G-Shocks, my first one. I got into smartwatches, used them, sold some. I'm down to one smartwatch, which I still have, the Skagen Foster 3, which I only use for work. I then bought my first Pro-Trek in 2018, the PRG 600Y 1CR. I absolutely love that watch. It was awesome. I got out of the smartwatch phase, and so I started buying G-Shocks again. So I sold my Pro-Trek. That was 2 years ago. But over the last 2 years, as I was collecting G-Shocks, I was kind of missing my Pro-Trek and kind of regretting to sell. So for the last 2 years, I've been kind of just looking around at Pro-Treks and just waiting for the perfect model. And this is it. Model number PRW 6600Y-1A9CR. The buckle on this is blacked out also, which is a nice touch. I kind of wish Casio did that more with all their watches. If the watch is mostly black, make that buckle black. And these silicone bands that they put on these Pro-Treks are top notch. They somehow feel different than all the G-Shocks that I have. They got a really nice soft touch to them. So this watch is super comfortable to wear. Alright guys, here's the back. Tough Solar Multi-Band 6. So that's one nice upgrade that this watch has compared to my old Pro-Trek, is a Multi-Band 6 atomic syncing. So at night, I think the first one starts at 12. I think every hour, I think 4 times in the middle of the night, it tries to sync. And it will be perfectly set every morning. The dimensions are 51.6 by 51.5 by 13.6 millimeters with a weight of 78 grams. The bands are quick release, and I believe it can take a 24 millimeter strap there. This watch is loaded with functions: altimeter, barometer, thermometer, compass, world time. If you press the top left display button, changes the day and the date. You press it again, shows you a trend of your barometric pressure. Press it one more time, go back to the digital time. Hit the mode button. Here's your present barometric pressure. Got your current temperature. Here you can recall certain points that you set, certain altitudes, stopwatch, timer, alarm, world time, last atomic sync, received on July 11 at 2:03 a.m. Hit it one more time. It's going to show your battery charge level. Mine is high. And then back to digital time. Show you how to work the crown here. First you unscrew it counterclockwise. Loosen it up. Then you're going to pull it out. The second hand points to the cities on the bezel, and you just rotate the crown to whatever city you want to set it at. Pretty simple. And while the crown is open, you're going to hit the mode button. Here you can change some settings like daylight savings time to auto or off or on, just by rotating the crown. Hit it again for key chime. light duration on or off, duration, 12 or 24 hours, then power save mode, and back to city. Push the crown in, and it's set. Just make sure you screw it back nice and tight. So guys, that's just a little walkthrough of what this watch can do. So, I mean, there's some other things that it can do, but haven't had time to play with everything yet. I'll throw some links in the description so you guys can look up some more stuff that this watch can do. Alright guys, one of the coolest features of this watch is the awesome lume that it has. So I'm going to just shine this flashlight on here for a little bit. And this just is a little sample of how good this lume is. If you brought this watch out in the sun and wore it all day outside and came in, the lume will last for hours. So I'm just taking a basic LED flashlight, holding it in the different areas. As you can see, the bezel has some side markers. Look at that, guys. Check it out. That's just after like 20 seconds of light. Come on, guys. That looks awesome. Now, why can't Casio do this to everything? Here it is, guys, on my wrist. I got a 7-inch wrist, if you guys need that for reference. This watch just looks awesome. This is in the bright sunlight outside. Easily readable, even though it's a negative display. That black buckle. Just a beautiful watch. Alright guys, let's do some watch size comparisons here. See how it stacks up size-wise next to my Edifice model, my Casio. The Protreks are pretty thin, but can't beat the thinness of this Edifice model at 9.7 millimeters. Alright, next up, the GM 5600B. Love the black IP bezel on this thing. Side profile. Pretty similar thickness there. Alright, next up, my Lone G Steel GSD B400-1A. Both gorgeous watches here. Now this G Steel is supposed to be 12.9 millimeters. So just a tad thinner than the Protrek. Next up, my Japan import only watch. The GWX 5600C-7JF, I believe. Standard square size here for you guys, so you guys can compare. Side shot. Looks like standard square is a tad thinner. And now the GBX 100 NS-1. I think you guys might notice a trend here. I like negative displays. I just prefer the stealthy look. Side shot here. I believe the GBX is a tad thicker at 14.7 millimeters, but very similar in size. Alright guys, hope you guys like those size comparisons again. If you haven't already, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below if you want to. Feel free to ask me any questions on the comments. And thanks for watching, guys.